if you're invested already pre-invest, keep your stuff invested. But if you have cash to invest, volatility is an opportunity. Now, I think we said this, you're never going to pick the exact bottom.
Right.
So even if, let's say, markets are down like in 2008 with that great financial crisis, you could have invested when the markets were down 15%. You would have had to experience more losses.
Yeah.
But think about all that gain that you talked about during the Obama administration after the bottom in 2009. You got all that gain.
Yep.
So just volatility is a dirty word, but if you have cash to put to work, it's not a bad thing. But you just got to be able to, again, still remove your emotion. Just like if you are invested, stay invested through volatility. Have a plan for how to capture volatility if you're deploying cash.
Yeah.
So that's where it gets into, again, lump sum investing, dollar cost averaging. But once you're in the market, it's about staying invested. And I think the other piece of it that a lot of people, when they think about how do I stay invested?
Yeah.
What does that mean? Well, it means setting up your time horizon. Now, I think intuitively, and being in the industry, you and I know what time horizon is. But for a lot of people, they go, well, I don't know. Like, what is my time horizon? Is it until I'm buying a house in 2 years? Is that my time horizon? I'm retiring in 10 years. Is that my time horizon? Or is the time horizon until the day I die?
Yeah.
And the answer is all of them.
It is. and it can be very, for people who are listening, it can be very easily answered by just asking yourself and answering the question, what's the money for?
Yeah.
Because it could be for a bunch of different things, right? Could be that, what's the money for? I'm buying a new house and I need a down payment. Okay, that's a short time horizon.
Yeah.
If you're right, because you need cash to put a down payment on a house. But your time horizon could also be, and I'm saving for and investing for retirement. Separate time horizons. So you can have multiple time horizons that have to be accounted for inside of a solid investment strategy.
Correct. And they're invested very differently.
Right.
The shorter your time horizon, the less risk you can take on. So for bigger goals that are in the short term, you take even less risk. But even still, you got to stick to that strategy. Even if you're being a bond investor or sitting in cash, having a way to earn some interest on that cash. That's a short-term investment strategy for a short-term time horizon, but you got to stick to it.
Right.
Versus, again, the longer-term time horizons are actually harder to stick to because usually you're having more volatility in the assets. But the more volatility usually leads to more growth.
Right.
So that's the trade-offs all the time is people go, well, my time horizon is, until I die. It's like, okay, so you're not doing anything from today until the day you die? What's the money for? What do you need? When do you need it?
Right.
And that's how you can build a strategy, I think, or strategies that make up your whole portfolio.
Yeah.
And whether you're using dollar cost averaging, whether you're using, a bond ladder portfolio where you're just kind of, clipping your coupons and holding on to it because you have a short-term need, or you're doing 401k investing. Again, dollar cost averaging helps a lot because you're forced there, but it helps you stay the course.
Right.
And that's what it is. It's about staying the course of your time horizon, regardless of what the strategy is underneath.